Mayo, mama, Mayo. Mayo, mama, Mayo.
I was 12 when I first got my period. At first, I didn't know what was happening. Later, my mother explained what had happened. And so I knew for next time, although I could not be fully prepared, for we did not have the resources. Instead, I was encouraged to use bits of dirty rags, cotton from the mattresses, and newspaper, and anything else we could find. But these things, they were unreliable, uncomfortable, and led to a lot of pain and infection. By my 3rd year of having my period, I had missed around 180 days of school. I fell behind, and I just could not keep up. Eventually, I dropped out. After that, I was seen eligible for marriage, all because I dropped out of school and had my period. It did not matter that I was only 15. I was forced to bear children, and even with a high risk of death by childbirth. I was uneducated, unable to work, and unable to look after myself and my children. I had to exploit myself just to get by. This was not something I wanted to do, but something I felt I had to do to look after us all. Well, as you can see, that was not my story. I am not a girl from a third world country, but I am around the same age as many young women who go through that every day of their lives.
Days for Girls started in America in 2008. Celeste Mergens was working in an orphanage in Kenya and doing lots of things for the orphanage, but when she got home, she realised that she had not asked the question, what do the girls do for their periods? So her and her friends got busy collecting disposables to send over to the orphanage, then realised they didn't have anywhere to dispose of them. They don't have garbage pickup like we do. So they decided that they needed to make something that was more sustainable, and that's how Days for Girls started. The kit is all in a bag, like that, and this can hang up in the girls' hut, and it doesn't look like what it is, because in many cultures it's taboo to speak about anything menstruation. The girls get 2 shields like this that snap around their panties. Inside they can put liners that we just make out of flannelette. They can put 1 or 2, or depending on how many they need. So they get 8 of those. And then we put in 2 pairs of undies for the girls. We put in a Ziploc bag, which we call the world's smallest washing machine. And a washer, cake of soap, and instructions so that they know how to use them. We've had an amazing response from this area, from a lot of different groups, and one that immediately comes to mind that really did my heart good was a group of schoolies. Instead of going up to the Gold Coast, which they often do at the end of the year to celebrate the end of their schooling, they went to Cambodia and they distributed kits over there and saw firsthand the reaction, and the look on the girls' faces when they get those kits was incredible.
Mayo, mama.